What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this quick video, and today we'll be talking about speed with ball. This one here came from lots of comment requests, so just let me know in the comment section any recommendation for a topic. And by the way, if you haven't watched my recent videos yet, these ones here will be on the channel. Would be really awesome if you guys can check it out. And I'm getting closer and closer to 100k subs, so thank you guys for all the support, and if you haven't subscribed yet, your sub will be much appreciated. So now let's get right into it. So after lots of testings, here are the things that I found out. First one, and I think the most important part, speed with ball doesn't affect your first couple of steps, no matter if it's off a normal launch or from a dribble move. In here you can see that they started at the same spot, and even up to this point, everything is still the same. Don't focus much on the alignment, focus on how they reached this line here. And one more thing that you can notice here as well is that the animations are still the same. So it really means that speed with ball is not yet kicking in up to this point. Keep in mind that involves minimum and maximum. Even on dribble moves like this one, even up to this point, a 25 to 99 speed with ball won't show any difference. Just another proof that speed with ball doesn't touch your launches. That's going to be your quick first step badge and acceleration. Now, somewhere at this point, you can notice here that it starts to show difference. You can notice here that there's a small gap now, and their animations are not the same anymore. And as you move forward, the gap gets bigger and bigger. In here, you can notice as well that the boost is linear, meaning even you push it to max, there's no saturation point, or there's no sweet spot. So now I might ask, Toots, what about the gaps between 5-point increments? Like, what's the difference of 80 to 85? 25 to 62 is just too big. I know what you mean, but since it's linear, you can just estimate it yourself. We all know this one here will be a 74-point gap, that's 99 minus 25. So if you cut it in half, that's your 37-point gap. Then if you cut it in half again, that's going to be around 18.5 gap, and so forth. So before we proceed, just want to invite you guys to like the video if liking so far. And if you're new here, I'm Choots, and I do lots of detailed testings on stuff like badges, attributes, jump shots, dribbling styles, and lots of other stuff. And I'm doing YouTube full-time, so expect a lot of videos. Last year, I made like around 400 videos, so make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out. Trust me, I got you covered for the whole year. So now going back, what about for bigger builds? In here, you can see that it's linear as well. But the interesting part here is that it looks like in terms of impact, bigger builds have more. In here, you can see if you compare the gaps between minimum and maximum, bigger builds have it bigger. It's not too much of a difference though. And now for the recommendation, of course it always depends on your playstyle and build, but just for a rough recommendation, if you're big, I think you can leave it empty. Unless you will dribble the ball this long, which I don't think you'll do, because only after this point, you will feel speed with ball. Before that, it's going to be all acceleration. By the way, if you haven't watched my acceleration test, this video here will be on the channel. And if you're a guard and you want to double down on your coast-to-coast dribbling speed, or you just want your build as fast as possible, like you don't care much about any other aspects of your build, of course you can max it, but for the most part, you don't really need to push it to max. Maybe just get it to mid-80s, just reach the requirements of any signature moves or whatever, if there's any. And by the way, I'm not sure about those requirements, so just let everyone know in the comment section if you know it. One more reason is that we all know if you're playing twos, you're not going to sprint that long with the ball. It will be all about stop and go motion anyway. So I would prefer acceleration more. And if ever you go for a fast break, usually you will receive the outlet pass somewhere near the basket already, like 1 to 2 dribbles away. So you won't really maximize the speed with ball if you put it to max. But again, it always depends on your playstyle. I already showed you guys the gaps between minimum and maximum, and I showed you guys as well at what point it will kick in. So I think you can just decide to yourself now how important speed with ball is according to your build and playstyle. So that's all for the video. If you guys like it, please smash that like button and please consider subscribing for more videos. And don't forget to drop by the channel for lots of other contents. And as always, stay safe and happy gaming, guys. Peace.